Welcome everyone to my new series, Artist Alleys for Beginners. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to apply for Artist Alleys, specifically how to find events to join and how to secure your slot. I'll also include some bonus tips sa dulo ng video, so make sure to stick around for that. So, quick disclaimer, this video is actually for Filipino audiences, so huwag kayo magulat if biglang magtatagalog ako. In the middle of the video, there are a lot of resources out there for international events. I feel like kulang tayo sa content on local Filipino events. So this is why I'm making this video. This is for local Filipino artists that want to start selling their art at Artist Alley conventions. Also, I'm making this video with the assumption that you already have merch to sell. If you're interested, I could make a separate video on how to make and produce your own merch, but for this video, we'll only be discussing joining Artist Alleys. That being said, let's head on over to the first topic. Okay, so first off, I'm assuming na wala ka talagang alam about Artist Alleys at all. That's why you clicked on this video. So first off, I need you to follow all of the organizers that you want to work with. Follow them on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of their social media platforms, because on social media, dun lang din naman nila pinopost yung information nila on their upcoming events, how to join their newsletters. So first off, follow them. Here's a list of event organizers that I personally recommend that you try out. So we have Patrons of the Arts, Comiket Inc., StickerCon, Sticky Expo, Ozine Fest, Anime Fair, Cosplay Mania, and Cosplay Matsuri. Okay, so once na-follow mo na sila, the next step is to subscribe to their newsletters. Again, their newsletter info is on their social media. Some of these organizers kasi, they only inform their customers and clients about their upcoming events sa newsletter first before they post sa social media. And minsan, mauunahan ka mag-apply kapag late mo na siya malalaman. So, it's better to just subscribe to their newsletters para mauuna ka sa balita. And then lastly, you can actually find out about upcoming events from all of the artists you follow and all of your friends. So, for sure, kaya ka nagka-interest mag-join sa Artist Alleys is because nakikita mo yung mga fina-follow mo online na pumupunta sila doon and sumasali sila sa Artist Alleys. So, yun yung tip ko. Go stalk all of your favorite artists and take a look at which events they join. So, for example, with me, you could go check out my social media and then take a look at which organizers I've worked with kasi lagi ko rin naman silang tinatag. So, make sure to go check them out. Now, in my opinion, this is a great time to join Artist Alleys because sobrang daming organizers na available now. Hindi lang siya yung mga big ticket events na sobrang taas ng pricing. Ang dami na ring like local event organizers sa schools, sa universities. Meron na rin mga nag-host ng events sa province. So, you are bound to find an event that suits you, your location, and your budget. Sobrang booming ng con scene now. So, before you commit to one event, make sure to shop around to see kung ano yung pinaka-event na match sa preferences mo. Okay, so now you have a list of events that you're interested in joining. The next step is to read first their rules and regulations. Each event is different. Meron silang iba't ibang themes and rules. So, first off, need mo i-check if yung merch mo ba, fit ba siya dun sa event na papasukan mo. For example, there are some events na bawal yung NSFW. So if you draw gore or smut or anything like that, make sure to check first with the organizers kung allowed ba yun. Also, there are some events na nag-a-allow lang ng original art, like 100% original art. Hindi ka allowed sumali doon if yung merch mo puro fan art lang. Additionally, may mga events din na bawal ka mag-join unless you're 18 years old and above. So, minor artists, hindi kayo allowed sumali sa mga ganon. Again, make sure to check if you and your merch are fit for that event because mahirap na pag ang dami mong sinayang na oras at pagod para lang maka-attend sa specific event na yon and then i-kick out ka lang nila or ma-blacklist ka pa sa event. So, double check and make sure to read properly. Once you've chosen which cons you want to attend and then you're sure that you and your merch are fit for that event, now it's time to start applying. Ang chika naman dito actually is that organizers actually send out their application forms months in advance. So for example, sa Comiket, their list of events for the upcoming year, nag-release na sila ng events list December 2024 pa lang. And nag-release na sila ng application forms ng Q1 nung December din. So, by the time na ma-post ko tong video na to, probably late ka na for Q1. So, habol ka na lang for Q2. Again, with Comiket, nagsisend siya via email sa newsletter. So, subscribe to their newsletter, follow nyo sila, and then you will receive emails from them about upcoming events and price lists then. Ozine Fest also, they send out their application forms naman, mga 2 to 3 months in advance. With them naman, they also include application forms sa like posts nila on social media. Similarly, patrons of the arts, ganun din sila. They post their application forms on their social media. And then, they also post sa email, newsletter, campaigns nila. With Cosplay PH naman, however, they would send you an email stating na open na yung slots, and then what you'll have to do is go to their website, tapos dun ka mag-a-apply or dun ka bibili ng slots mo. So as you can see, may pattern dito. Most of these organizers, magpo-post sila on social media or email, and ang trick kasi dyan, basta dapat lagi kang online, tapos lagi ka nag-check ng emails mo. Because ang pag-apply sa Artist Alley slots, para siyang pag-secure ng concert ticket. Paunahan siya. So, once na nag-open na ng slots, paunahan yung pag-apply. So, once nagsend na sila ng email, nag-post na sila on Facebook, i-click mo na agad yung link and then apply ka na agad because first come, first serve siya. So, if you're last to submit your application, more or less, by that time, ubos na siya. And then, once you submit your application form, honestly, there's nothing else to do but just wait. Para lang siyang college entrance exam. Hintayin mo na lang to see if you got accepted or rejected. If you are accepted sa event, you will receive an email. Nandun na lahat ng details, yung payment info, contact info, kung kailan yung event, kung kailan yung ingress, kung kailan yung briefing nyo. Pag na-receive nyo na yung ganong email, isasend nyo na lang yung payment nyo and secured nyo yung slots nyo for that event. If you get a rejection email, that's okay. That just means it's time to start applying for different events naman. And then lastly, if wala naman kayong na-receive at all, it's best to assume na wala na talagang slots, or rather hindi ka na nakakuha ng slots or waitlisted ka. But still, it's best to assume na hindi ka nga nakapasok. So again, time to start applying for more events. We're at the end of the video na, as promised, here are some more tips and tricks for beginners at Artist Alleys. My number one tip is to know your audience. For example, if you're an artist that creates parang anime-centered merch, you should go to events that are anime-themed. So that would be Ozine, Cosplay PH, Cosplay Mania. Overall, you'll get better sales if you attend events that are the same niche as you. So this is applicable for all different types of special interests and fandoms. For example, if you make K-pop fan art, you should join K-pop themed events. Minsan, pwede mo pa siyang i-break down to specific groups like BTS events or 17 events. Same with video games. If you are an artist that enjoys video games or make merch that are centered around gaming, pwede kang umattend sa events like ESGS. This could also be broken down to specific games. For example, Genshin Impact. One of the organizers that creates specific video game themed events is Primo Stella. Once kumuha sila ng Genshin Impact themed cafe, nakapag-booth din ako doon and the sales were really good. Okay, second tip, if you're a first timer, as in absolute beginner, tapos yung first mo tong event, better kung yung first mong event is somewhere near you, as in within your city lang. Kasi first event mo, super dami mong dala. As in, if you've seen some of my vlogs, meron akong dalang isang buong maleta. So, sobrang impossible for me na pumunta sa, for example, sa Parañaque, sa Pasay. Hirap na hirap ako because I'm from North. So, better if malapit lang siya sa inyo, near your city. Basta sobrang laking hassle talaga kapag malayo yung event sa'yo. On top of that, for your first event, it's actually better to join events that are smaller. So, for example, huwag kayo sasali sa events like Cosplay PH, Cosplay Mania, Cosplay Matsuri, because these events are known to have very, very large crowds. Super nakaka-overwhelm siya. Also, mahal kasi yung table fees sa mga ganon. For your first event, it's such an overwhelming experience, and the bigger the crowd, the harder it is to manage everything. Ang bilis ng crowd flow, especially if you're alone. So, better to start small. Ang marireco ko for first-timers, patrons of the arts, relatively bago pa lang kasi silang organizers, but I've had so many positive experiences with them na. Their Centrist Elements QC events, small lang, manageable, pero malaki pa rin yung sales. So, I recommend go check them out. Okay, next, anong tip na ba ako? I think this is the fourth tip. You should split your table costs with another artist. So, table fees, nagva-vary siya from each event. Pero around mga 7,000 yun eh. Usually, for a 2x6 feet table. So, nyo rin yung organizers to see kung ilang artists yung pwede sa isang table. But usually, it's 3. Malaking igagaan sa bulsa if you share your table fee with other artists. And also, it's just nice to have a friend. Maganda pag may kasama ka sa event, especially if they're more experienced than you. Observe them throughout the event kung paano sila mag-setup ng display, kung paano nila store yung stocks nila, and paano sila mag-interact sa customers nila and all that. So that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you good luck and good sales on your first event. I hope you've learned something from this video. If you have, please consider subscribing to me and leave a comment down below if you have any additional questions, because I do plan to make this a series, kind of like a beginner's guide to artist alleys. So ayun lang. I hope to see you guys at the next video. Bye-bye!